So it is Wednesday night. Pharaby has a weird place on her. I noticed it on Monday night. Like, it was just a tiny little place on Monday night. And then, like, not anything to really worry about. You know what I mean? Just like a little, just like, you know, you notice something. And then yesterday, it was actually like swollen up, like bigger. Bella used to get these things, I can't remember what they're called. They're like some type of little cyst things. And I thought that's what this was because it looked a lot like that. And so kind of went to bed not thinking much of it. I mean, I sent a picture of it to my mom and stuff. Like, I was thinking about it, but like, I kind of thought I knew what it was. And then this morning, whenever we woke up, it was bigger. And then as the day has gone on, it's actually gotten wider. So we're going to the vet in the morning. They didn't have any appointments at all. So they said if we would come up there tomorrow, they would work us in. So that's what we're doing. So I'm concerned because it's from here basically to here. Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to actually touch it. So it's like this big, like, here, let me do it with this hand so you can actually see. So it's like this wide and kind of like that big, a little bit smaller going this way, but like a pretty decent sized place that's just swollen up on her all of a sudden. And this little dot right here is what it started as. So I don't know, that's not cool. So I'm just scared that it's something that is kind of a big deal, honestly, because it's swelled up huge. I did some research because, you know, like I said, the vet can't see us anyway. I cut my hair the other day and I haven't shown y'all, and it's wet right now, so it really isn't gonna do it justice, but I cut it and we'll get to that later. This is more important because it's Pharaby. So I don't know what to think. I'm worried. It's scary because it's her body, and like that's a big part of her body, you know, so that's kind of important. She's playing, she's eating, she's doing everything she would normally do, so it's not affecting her like mood or energy or anything, but you can tell it bothers her and she doesn't want me to touch it. And I can also tell that whenever she tries to turn a certain, like, it's not when she turns towards it, but it's if she turns her body like away from it, like if she was gonna spin or something in the opposite direction of that, she won't do it. She walks wide. Cause that's a way that I check and like see, you know, how are you doing? Like, let me get my dogs to do tricks and let's just see what you feel like doing, you know. She's tiny puzzle. Yeah, she's talking though. So like I'm saying, she's fine as far as feeling fine goes, but just not like, it's just not cool. So I don't know, I'm worried about it. I'm worried about her. I'm gonna make her a puzzle, of course. And actually, yeah, let me make you a puzzle. Yeah, so I don't really have any updates or anything about it right now, of course, because I haven't gone to the vet, but I'll update y'all in the morning. I cut my hair the other day and I didn't document it. So hopefully I'll fix it tonight and you can see it. It looks really cute though. I'm super happy with it. A few layers in. So there's one that goes up here, and then there's one that's like up here, and then over here. Yeah, okay, so Pharaby wants to puzzle, so I'm gonna do that and take care of her, but I'll update y'all in a few minutes, but it'll be tomorrow for me. To the vet. The place on Pharaby, I feel like it went down a little bit overnight, but it's still really hot to the touch. And this morning she actually squeaked whenever I picked her up a minute ago. So I don't know, and I don't know what it is. I think I've already said that a lot. Like, I don't know what it is, but I don't know. So she squeaked whenever I picked her up to put her on the grooming table. And so, not like really, it wasn't a really loud squeak, but it was just, there was like a sound that she doesn't make that it was clearly discomfort, you know? So, you know, obviously we're going. The other thing that sucks is because of her car harness, it goes kind of like over that area a little bit. And whenever, you know, like, I just know it's putting pressure on it, but I mean, we don't have a choice. She doesn't have another way to ride, and she will not ride without her harness because she's always had that her whole life. She's always been buckled in. So she freaks out if she's not buckled in, and it's like, oh my God, wait, I'm not buckled in, you know? And like, she wants you to know. So she won't just settle down is what I'm saying. She won't just like lay down without that. So I couldn't just put her in the back and be like, oh, it's fine, you know, just for this one time. But no, because she knows she's supposed to be in a safety belt situation. So anyway, we're gonna go. I'll update y'all and let you know as soon as we find something out. We're waiting. So we're waiting in the car at the vet, and ooh, I almost touched her place. So she did fine getting over here. I wasn't sure about her car harness, like the way that it touches her, but it did fine. She wants to sit in my lap because I'm closer to the road, and she just fell. I'm closer to the road, but like I'm not that much closer to the road. I'm literally like, what, 1.5 feet? And she wants to stand so close and look at the cars, I guess. I'm not, yeah. I mean, you can see them from there, right? Yeah. So we're waiting at the vet. We just get to wait in the car. Yeah. Is it fine? Okay. Gary's putting her down in the trash can like he should. We're back from the vet. Whenever we walked out of the vet, it was pouring rain so hard that I just wanted to get home. It was like, I don't know. I mean, torrential downpour sounds extreme, but really, like there was pooling in the roads and stuff places. It was an event. So wanted to get home as quick as I could and like not have to be out in that. I actually just got a text from the county that said one of the roads that we drove down is now shut for flooding. So glad we're home. So the place on Pharaby is a spider bite. She ended up getting antibiotic, which I'm not a big fan of just giving antibiotic for no reason, but this obviously there is a reason. She has a spider bite, so we have to get that under control. And she got pain medicine for that as well. It's an allergic reaction that she is having. It is not like a deadly spider bite. So we have two that are big concerns here. We have black widow and brown recluse, and it is not a bite from either of those. So it's not actually gonna be like a big deal. It's just that she is having a allergic reaction to a bug bite. And I knew it wasn't a deadly bug bite. I didn't even think it was a bug bite, honestly. I'm kind of surprised that's what it is. The vet saw the bite site and he was like, it's definitely a bite. And he was like, it's right here. It's like, oh, I didn't know that's what that was. So good to know. But whenever I had actually looked online, I looked for brown recluse and black widow spider bites to see like what they would look like. And hers isn't doing like any of those, because apparently those will get like dark rings around them and stuff, and it's a whole thing. So I knew it wasn't that. It is like straight in the middle of the day. I have work stuff I need to do. I wanted to update y'all on that. I have not fixed my hair and I'm not going to today, but you can tell that it's like cut different. I still do like it, even though it's not fixed. It's just giving me like this whole my mom in the 70s vibe. Not in a bad way, but it's like, wow, I have her haircut right now. And I really do. It's basically the same haircut my mom had a lot of my life growing up, honestly, whenever I was little, I feel like. But it had a lot of definition though. You can tell where I started like cutting with scissors just in random spots. I didn't do the back very good because like I can't see the back of my head. So that part just kind of has to kind of just be mostly one length. But right now I'm making my coffee. It's noon. I didn't have coffee before we left though, because I have anxiety really bad, and I didn't want my anxiety to be up higher going to the vet. So I purposefully stayed in bed until it was time to get ready to go. And then as soon as we got up, I got ready and then we went up to the bathroom and left. Like that works better for me than giving myself time to have like think and have coffee, and then I'm gonna have anxiety about it. So I did that, but I'm gonna go work on some stuff. Oh, I haven't even told y'all. By the time this goes up, these will be up for a while, but I am making some new planners. I'll pop the planners on the screen that I've been working on so y'all can see. This is probably gonna be it for today, but this is not gonna be it for the vlog. I just don't think we're doing anything much because she's on medicine. I've got stuff to do in a storming, so I don't think we'll say much, but we'll be back in a second in a new day. Her spot exploded last night, so yeah, it's looking like a lot worse now. It's actually getting better. The doctor said this would happen, so he said not to be alarmed if this happened, but this is what we woke up to. And I know that she's not touching it. I mean, she might have touched a little, but it's not spitty around it, if that makes sense. Like, it's not like stuck to her spit, it's stuck to her blood. It keeps draining a lot. The vet said that would happen. He said that was totally normal and to expect it, so we're here for it. It actually drained a lot more than what I had expected, though. I was not prepared for how much it drained, which makes sense because it was a 3-inch mass that was swollen up, 3-inch wide mass. So of course there's a lot coming out, but it's just a lot more than I could have imagined. So what I've been doing is every time it's draining, I mean, it's constantly draining. And the vet also said not to cover it because it needs to drain, like if I can help it, as long as she's leaving it alone, which she is. I've just been taking a paper towel and just wiping anything off the surface, like not putting any pressure or anything, just, you know, getting the clump of nasty off of her. And then I've been pouring peroxide down over it just because what's coming out of it is like sticky. It's nasty. So that's what I've been doing. I also bought this stuff to clean it with. It's a antiseptic skin cleanser. And so what I think I'm gonna do is later on, like hopefully after it's quit draining pretty good, hopefully, I'm gonna wash it with that. You have to actually wash this off. I was gonna get a spray and they didn't have any sprays. They only had the kind that you wash off. So it's a little unfortunate, but it's what we had available to us, so we'll make it work somehow. But she's acting fine. She's not acting like it hurts or anything. I know it's not comfortable. She did get pain medicine as well as antibiotic at the doctor, and I'm not one just to like give her medicine, but in this case, I mean, I don't know. She got stung by a peed apparently or something, so she needs help. So anyway, that's the update for now. I'll let y'all know more later. All right. It's really hard to tell what's going on in a picture, but those 2 dots are holes, and I can't actually touch it because she doesn't want me to, but my finger is as close to her as she can let me get for scale. So that's how far my finger is for scale for this place. The swelling has gone down quite a bit, like around it. It's been draining all day. This last time that it drained, it wasn't as bad, but there's like 2 holes that are draining. I am gonna clean it really quickly, and we're just gonna leave it uncovered all day. I only covered it last night because I didn't know if she was gonna touch it or not since it was leaking, and I just, you know, I didn't want her to touch it in the night with me asleep and not be able to, basically me not be able to say anything and, you know, keep her from hurting herself. So it's looking good. It's still swollen a little bit. I can tell in real life that it's swollen from here to here. So just kind of the initial spot, but it's gone down a lot, and right under there is where the bite mark is. So that and that. I just wanted to update y'all on Pharaby's bug bite situation. So today is 1 week from the first clip that you guys saw, and it is healed up. Like if you move her hair, I'll show you guys in a minute, but if you move her hair, you can still see like the scabs from the bite marks, but you can also feel that it's still a little bit swollen up. I'm not sure what that's about. She still has another week of antibiotic to go, so I'll update y'all in the future, obviously, if anything changes. So she's enjoying her lunch. She had nom nom in her topple, and she ate one of the carrot sticks, and she had a yogurt butterfly as well, which is gone. I'm so glad that it seems like her bite is healing up. It was so scary to me. I didn't know what had happened. I had no idea what had happened. She never acted like she didn't feel good. She just acted like the place, you know, the bite site obviously didn't feel good. So like I said, I thought it was one of those things like Bella got, and that would have actually been a really big deal because Bella struggled with that her whole life, so that would have been a huge deal. She's done really good. Like I said, she has a week left of antibiotic. I feel like everything is going well. We're hanging out outside. I'm sure you can hear the birds chirping and stuff. I brought my kombucha out. I'm actually still reading this book. I have a tiny bit left, so I'm hoping I can finish that maybe this week. I don't know. I don't read a lot at once. If you guys have probably caught on, I kind of do like a little tiny bit at a time. So it takes me a while to read a book, but super happy to be almost done with this. It's getting to wrapping it up, and it's actually really, really good. It's been a great story. I've enjoyed all of the books that I've read from her. So if you're interested in checking this one out, totally do it. I feel like it was great. I have whatever the one to read next, the 9 Perfect Strangers, I think is what's next. So they're not in an order, by the way. It's just next for me. So anyways, thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and we will see you soon. Bye, guys.